Okay, I'll introduce you. You've got to love WOMAD and Do I Love My Job Tonight? It's fantastic. We're in the presence of royalty. But perhaps in a role that you haven't seen Speech and Yolanda in before, at the stoves, and they're going to whip up something unusual. It's going to be sensational, yes. Speech, Yolanda, the whole crew is here.
Yeah, Arrested
Welcome,
Development.
Arrested Development. And now, are they here to support you? Can we call on them to do some work, or they're just...
They definitely could do some work.
Yeah.
Taste test.
Oh, yes.
Taste tester, they say.
Yeah, because, you know, that's all part of it, too. You've got to have the cooks, you've got to have the tasters. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yolanda, tell us about this dish, because tonight it's about the food that you guys like to eat.
Okay, well, this is one of our favorite dishes because we have two kids, a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old, and they always have their friends at our house.
Yeah.
So it's usually like 6 extra kids. So this meal feeds like
as many as you need.
6 teenagers, 8 teenagers plus
and
us.
all of these people?
No. But it's a nice filling meal, and we love to do it. It's easy. I love using the crock pot because I can just throw it together and then walk away for 3 hours. So this is perfect for our lives.
Yeah.
So
it's one of our favorite dishes. We you know, we do it, like my wife said, we do it for family and friends, and pretty much anytime when we want to have something ready for people, but we live pretty busy lives, and so this makes it pretty easy because it cooks while we're gone and doing other stuff. So it's cool. I've never done a cooking thing before, so I'm really grateful to be here. And
yeah, this is his first time doing this with me.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
that's true. She's telling the truth. You know.
Yes. So very good. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Okay.
So, but he was doing a good job chopping up that onion.
He chopped these
Thank you.
onions.
And they're
Thank you.
beautifully chopped. Okay.
Thank you.
They are.
Yeah, all right.
They're
It was
beautifully done.
stressful. I had to pat the brow, you know. Okay, so this might be one of the hardest gigs you play.
Without a question, this is way harder than performing. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk us through it. What are we going to do? And then we're going to introduce the band.
Okay, so we are going to saute these onions. So I'm going to let you do all this. So just spray the pan lightly with canola oil. Very good. And then we're going to put these onions in.
Okay, so just put it. Just go ahead and do it.
Put them in.
Okay, cool. Here we go.
Yeah, okay. Oh, it's good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look, Tasha's taking photos. This does not often happen.
Well, the truth is, thank you.
Thank you, Farita.
Actually, thank you. Now, the truth is, I don't do this, but I do roast a mean corn on the cob. That's something I do know how to do.
He does.
And I decided not to do it today because it would take all of 2 minutes. And after that, it'd be like, what do we do next? So,
right.
My dad owns, like, when I was like 8 years old, my dad owned a corn roasting business. And it really, literally is like roasting corn on the cob and then serving it to customers at one of the coolest music festivals back home called Summerfest. And when, I don't know, my dad turned about 70, I think, 72, and decided to stop it. And so my wife and I took it over. So you can look it up online as Robbie's Roasted Corn. Robbie is my dad. Robbie'sRoastedCorn.com. And so I'm real confident at toast, roasting corn, and, you know, and boiling water.
Oh, he does a mean cup of tea.
That's 3 of the 5 food groups, so you're safe. You're okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're good at eggs. You can do
Thank you. Eggs, yeah.
So in all of this cooking and having your roasted corn on the cob business, do you still have time to write?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
definitely. Music is like, that's the everyday thing, you know?
Yes.
And the corn roasting business happens once a year.
Yeah.
So we do it for like, maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Once a year.
And we take all, like, 6 other
Zaya's worked there
teenagers.
before. And,
Yeah.
a few times. It's great. It's great stuff.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the history of Arrested Development, because this is your 22nd year together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Well, I mean, basically we're a hip-hop group, and we started off in 1987. And basically coming right out of high school, went to Atlanta, Georgia, and wanted to do hip-hop music, wanted to really create something that was unique and fresh. And me and a friend of mine named Headliner started to do like concerts that me and him was the DJ and the rhymer, but we would invite like anybody on stage to perform with us. So it'd be like African drummers and poets and even like visual artists would get on stage with us, and it just became this real like family affair. And basically it turned into what would be called Arrested Development, and we started to you know, tour together and just do fun things together. And very organic group, not really too focused on money and anything like that. Just really wanted to do some good stuff for our community and make some great music. So that's basically the start of this band. And then of course it went really well for us. We did a lot of, you know, great music and toured the world and won some Grammys and stuff like that. And
just a couple of Grammys.
Yeah.
Sorry, just a couple.
Yeah, it's been like a really fun ride, and so now 22 years later, we're just still having a good time.
But tell me, were you always socially aware? Was that social justice? Was that always part of your music?
Part of Arrested Development, yeah. And in fact, one of the main reasons we wanted to get together was to do that. In our community, there's a lot of things that are very depressing going on. There's a lot of crime, a lot of low self-esteem, and a lot of you know, fatherless families, and just things that were really affecting our lives around us. And the music that was out at the time wasn't addressing too much of this. And if it was talking about the problem, but it wasn't offering any solutions. And so one of the things that we wanted to be as a band was to offer some solutions and to, I don't know, try to make the solutions practical. And so we started writing from that viewpoint. And that's always been what we've been striving to do. And I also grew up in a household of activists. My mom and dad both were involved with the civil rights movement, and they own a newspaper for the black community in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, which is where I was born. And so being around them, I think, helped a lot to just understand the need to address problems in life, and instead of just waiting for someone else to do something.
So you had no choice but to be politically active.
Yeah, I think it was, I guess I still had a choice, but it was definitely in my blood, you know what I mean? It was one of those things.
Were they musical as well, your parents?
Huh?
Your parents, were they musical?
Not really. I mean, my mom, she played organ for the church, and my dad is just like an entrepreneur, and that's it. So, I mean, no, not very
Well, he
musical.
had this huge corn business.
Exactly. He started the corn business, which is his thing, yeah. He comes from Tennessee, so. Yeah.
Now, while you've been yabbering on, Yolanda's taken this dish to a whole new level. So what have we done here?
Okay, so we've just ground the turkey in with the onions that he chopped. And
Chopped beautifully.
Beautifully
Yeah,
chopped.
yeah.
I am just so proud.
Yeah.
And now, so we're just going to ground this.
And you're cooking that quite a lot until all the lumps just disappear.
Yeah, I like it nice and
She's very big on
small
balance.
pieces.
Balance.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
So-
good in your life then. Really good. Okay, so then you started off this band. We're only 22 years ago. We've got to move up into the present. Tell me about your musical influences. Who are the people that have affected you musically?
Well, it's a lot. I mean, pretty much everybody that we hear tends to have an impact on us, but one of our major influences is like Sly and the Family Stone, because of the diversity of the group. And we have a very diverse group, men, women, different races, backgrounds, you know, from Italian to African to you name it. And I think Sly and the Family Stone has a big influence on us as far as that's concerned. And we were one of the first hip-hop groups to have like men and women in the same group, and believe it or not. And We also have an elder in our group, Baba OJ, who's 82 years old.
And how's he going now? I know he hasn't been well. Is his recovery going
He's on the
okay?
upswing now. Yeah, he's on the
good.
upswing. He had a stroke. How many years ago was that Baba had the stroke?
3.
3 years ago?
Yeah.
And so Baba had a stroke, and he's been, it seems like it was longer than that.
But he's
So anyway, so
coming
he's
good, yeah?
But he's on the upswing now, and
Yeah.
he's doing well. But he doesn't tour with us anymore. But he sends love. He's always
always
loves
with you?
all of our fans. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Now you've got a job.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
Right.
I'm ready.
Okay, you're ready.
So we're going to mix in the ricotta cheese.
Here, let me do. I'm the nurse. I'm the theatre
With the
nurse.
spinach.
Okay.
Now the spinach. Do you need
It's
that
just-
squeezed or
I
anything?
do.
You
I need
do.
it
I knew you
squeezed,
would.
yeah.
Yep. Let me do that.
Okay. And then crack these eggs
Eggs.
in here.
Yeah. And then there's some parmesan. Does that go in here now?
It goes in now. Yep.
Yep.
And we're going to mix all of this together.
Oh, let's have a. Can we talk about the Arrested Development behind me, because they're not doing a lot. What's going on here? You're feel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, I need some too. I need some too.
So, with this present lineup, how long have you been together?
Gosh, we've been together for a while. I mean, probably over since 2000,
Yeah.
maybe 2002,
Oh, yeah.
somewhere in there. So, gosh, 12 years. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're almost like a family.
Oh, we are definitely
Yeah?
like a family. The arguments, the fun. One of the things we do is make fun of each other pretty much the whole tour.
Daily.
I don't
Yeah.
believe that.
That's our thing. That's like,
Daily.
I think that's our way of showing love to one another.
And how many times have you been to Australia? Can you
Oh, gosh.
recall? Lots, I know.
Well,
How many?
how many times have you been here?
Stir. Stir, please.
Oh, thank you.
All of it.
5 or 6 times, Tasha, yeah? And to
Over the
Adelaide?
years, because I mean, our first time coming here was in '93.
Yeah. But you've never done a WOMAD gig here in Australia?
This is our first time doing WOMAD in
Yeah.
Adelaide.
Oh!
Yeah.
Let
me try that.
Like mix it, like mash it.
Okay.
Mash it in
Speech, I know you've been asked this question. Tell me I'm dreaming if I want an answer. But we talked about the influences on you. How do you feel about up-and-coming hip-hop artists? I mean,
Okay.
I call them the young braggarts,
Is it on
but...
Is this on low?
Well, I mean, honestly, hip hop. There's what's mainstream. There's what's called mainstream hip hop, and there's what's called those that really adore the art form and the genre. And those that adore the genre, there's some really interesting stuff out there. Anybody know about Kanon? Anybody familiar with Kanon? Mm-hmm. Kanon is a great artist, and Mos Def, Talib Kweli. Anybody know about them? Great artists, they're very talented, bringing some really interesting things to the forefront. Mm-hmm. But I think that there's a lot of artists that are mainstream artists that, there's, at least in the States, I don't know how it is here, there's a lack of balance of what they talk about. And so they're mainly just talking about strip clubs and, the drug game and all of that type of stuff. And there's nothing else that they really talk about. And so after a while, it becomes extremely monotonous and even insincere because their lives don't always reflect what they're talking about.
Yeah.
So it becomes a huge problem, that sort of reverberates around the community as far as every young artist now wants to be like drug dealers and, talk about the same junk. So it's a problem. I mean, it's something that we're definitely trying to deal with. As a community, we already have enough issues to deal with even before they started rhyming about this. And now that they're rhyming about this type of stuff so much, it brings even more problems to the community. So we're just, trying to bring more balance to the game, especially as a hip-hop group. We want to bring more balance to the game.
How amazing was it when you received the call from Spike Lee to write...
The whole bottle?
The whole bottle?
Yes, the whole bottle.
This is much more important than anything else he's going to say.
Yeah, the whole bottle.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait.
Scoop it out.
Spike Lee, yeah.
Spike Lee, and he rang you and said, I've got this film, Malcolm X, and I want you to write an anthem for it.
Well, Spike, first of all, is one of our heroes.
Yeah.
Always loved what he did with all of his various films in the past, and this guy is just one of our greatest heroes.
Yeah.
And we met him at a club called Sweet Jane's in New York. And he was backstage at one of our shows. We were performing with the Last Poets. Anybody ever heard of the Last Poets here? And had a good conversation backstage. And he was doing a film about John Coltrane. And he was going to call it The Love Supreme. And so he had asked us to do music for that. And he changed his mind after we conversated and stuff, and said, yo, I'm going to actually do a film about Malcolm X. Would y'all like to do the soundtrack? And of course we said yes, but it was tough because the movie he did pretty recently at that time was Do the Right Thing. Anybody ever see Do the Right Thing? And Do the Right Thing was an incredible film, and one of our favorite artists, Public Enemy, did an incredible tune called Fight the Power for that movie. And so, you know, Spike, he's like, yo, do another Fight the Power. And that's like asking a band, like, be another Beatles, you know? It's like, it's just not a simple task, you know what I'm saying? So we tried to make a cut that we felt represented where we're coming from, and it was called Revolution. And
oh, wow.
So we did that.
And that was it's an amazing song where you talk a lot about, well, pollution in various aspects.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
But you also talk about a garden. Does he have a garden? Or is that a metaphorical garden?
We had a garden.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell us about your little,
we had all kinds of vegetables.
Yeah.
We did like
we were growing like watermelon, we were growing squash, we were growing various herbs and spices and stuff like that.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was our first garden that we ever did. We always wanted to do it, but I think because of how much we tour and stuff, it's not always right, but we finally were able to kick one off and do it. It was great. I mean, we really believe in it.
Yes, I know, that's obvious.
Yeah, definitely believe in it.
Yeah. But it does take a lot of time, doesn't it?
Does.
And talking about touring, how much touring do you do now as a band?
I don't know. I mean, we probably do, I'd say like 60 shows a year on average. And we do a lot of work overseas, like Australia, you know, Europe, Africa, Middle East.
And Japan, apparently.
And Japan, yeah, which we'll be going there after this.
Now, how do you account for that? I mean, the cultures are so different, and yet you are just massive in Japan.
Well, you know, I don't really know. I mean, I think that it's the melodies and just I don't know about y'all, but like for me, I like certain reggae music and I like African music. I think all of us like this type of stuff, and we're at the WOMAD festival. And I don't understand a lot of what they're saying, but I get the vibe. And it's just a vibe thing, you know what I mean? I think that's what they like about us, is the vibe of the group.
Now, in a moment, Yolanda's going to just start to layer that.
Right.
Yeah. So
I'm actually going to let him do it.
Oh, more work.
Yes,
My gosh. Is there no stopping this man? Okay. Because I do want to give you an opportunity to sing for us or because otherwise, why do we have all these gorgeous people on stage? But
he can sing and cook.
Oh, can you sing and cook?
Oh,
Get
he's very
out.
talented.
Well, whenever
Do something, I don't know what. We don't have any guitars or any percussion?
Yeah, we got we got pots and pans. Come on. You cannot get away that easily, Speech.
Do something.
Come on, what can I give you?
Well,
An IKEA bowl or who's the percussionist?
Smoke and Jason.
Yes, we've got.
Y'all, let me introduce the band if y'all could just show them some love. So, Smoke back here.
Hey.
Drummer.
And
this is Tasha LaRae, vocalist. Farida Alim, she's dancer and vocalist. Right next to her is Zay, bass player. Right behind him is JJ Boogie, guitarist. And on the side of him is One Love, vocalist as well, sampler. Yeah.
Now, I don't know which of you wants to play the saucepan, but that's on offer.
I think I'll play
You? Yeah, and then we've got this soft one here.
Okay.
You're going to do that, Tasha? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
So, yo, it's on y'all. Just kick anything and we'll just have fun with it.
Yeah, have a bit of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, clap your hands to the beat, y'all. And to the beat, just clap your hands. Everybody in the back, clap your hands. Everybody on the sides, clap your hands. If you're ready to get live, just clap your hands. Everybody, come on. Everybody, come on. Yeah, and right now, we're cooking. Ladies and gentlemen, booking. Rocking to this rhythm as I'm straight up looking. Looking at y'all, freestyling wild. Brother Speech up in this joint with a wild style. Got my name, her name is Yolanda, she's on my side, rocking cause she's kinda fine. She's kinda the girl that I like to rhyme about, rocking the beat without shouting. Yo, Brother Speech cooking. Everybody understands I don't know what I'm doing, but nonetheless I'm here, just trying to screw around. Rock to this beat, yo, rocking to this nice sound. We in the kitchen, yes indeed, we is mixing it up. Yes indeed, we are fixing rhyme styles. We rock the beats wild. My name is Brother Speech with a crazy lifestyle. It's like. Yeah. That's just freestyling, but
Yeah, that's good.
let's do something though. I do want to do something right quick. That beat was nice, so or anything like that.
What we gonna do? The same beat?
There we go. Yeah, it's cool. I like that. We'll do. I got an idea. Why-yo, why-yo, oh-oh. Why-yo, why-yo, oh-oh. Why-yo, why-yo, oh-oh. Why-yo, oh-oh. Why-yo. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts me. Let me understand your plan. Sing along.
Take me to another place.
Yeah.
Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts me. Let me understand your plan.
Lord, I've really been real stressed. Down and out.
What?
Losing ground.
Yeah.
Although I am black and proud, problems got me
Pessimistic.
Brothers and sisters keep
Messing up.
Why does it have to be so
So darn tough.
I don't know
Where I can go.
to let these ghosts out of my skull. I sent my grandma past.
Past.
My brother's gone.
Gone.
I never at once felt so alone. I know you're supposed to be my steering wheel, not just my spare tire. But Lord, I ask you to be my guide and force the truth. For some strange reason it had to be. He guided me to Tennessee. Take me
To another place.
It's like take me.
to another land.
It's like make me forget.
all that hurts me.
Let me understand your plan. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurts me. Let me understand. Tasha, what you got?
Lord, won't you let me?
Come on, sister.
Lord, won't you help me? Won't you help me understand? Yeah. Take me home. Take me home. Home. Take me to another place. Take me home.
Tasha LaRae, y'all. That's what I'm talking. That's right. Y'all, Wow.
Great.
I think that was a first.
Awesome. That was awesome.
You are a force of nature, Mr. Speech. Oh, yeah. Those instruments overrated. Okay,
Okay, we
back
need to
to
start.
back to domesticity, my friend.
Okay.
This lasagna's not going to cook itself.
Okay.
It needs
let's
you
go.
here.
Let's go.
All right. So we
What
have
are we up to?
We have Alfredo sauce, so we're going to put 3/4 cup of Alfredo sauce for our bottom layer.
Ready?
Yep. And scoop it all out and then spread it around in the bottom.
Let me do that.
Hang on, Tasha's got the spreader. Hey, so, oh, go. Here, this is what you need.
Okay.
You're done? Oh, you can have it back.
Well, we can just spread it with this little spoon.
They're improvising.
Yeah.
They're
I don't think we've
improvising
ever
on the
had a spreader.
improvisation.
I know. I know. I usually just use a spoon.
Okay.
Okay, and then the next layer is the lasagna.
Now, these are just ordinary instant lasagna sheets that you can buy in the supermarket.
Yeah, it's no boil, so you're just gonna lay these in, and then you'll have to break it to fit, the corners.
sides.
Yep,
Okay.
Yeah.
very good.
This is rocket
Should I put the
science.
receipt that comes in?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay, and so break those sides. Good.
Yeah.
You want it to.
This is not fast food.
I know.
It is not fast. No, because this is great because later on you're going to have 3.5 hours to do whatever you need to do because the
Exactly.
machine's going to do it.
Exactly. And then put one little layer right there.
Yep.
I like the bottom to be covered.
Covered. Yep.
With the pasta, with the lasagna noodles. Okay. Good. Very good. Okay.
Okay. And then
All right.
same thing on the other side?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So
then
just
next.
scoop that. Okay. I know. Okay, then the next layer is going to be
Okay. So now that mixture that Speech made,
Yeah.
because we had nothing to do with it, the ricotta, the spinach, is divided in thirds.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. So we're going to.
we're gonna have 3 layers of this.
Ah,
We'll
delicious.
do this 3 times.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you need that?
So just scoop this.
Okay.
There goes your instrument, Tasha. Sorry. Yeah.
I like to. This is like the cement to me. It's like building a little house.
Yes.
And it just
So that's the base.
it lays the
Yeah,
foundation.
yeah.
Very well. Good.
Okay. Done.
Okay, so you'll have to like spread this around like with your fingers and
No. Here, we can use that. Use that.
Okay.
just like mash it. You know.
You
what
look bewildered, Speech.
I am
Come on,
bewildered. This
you've
is
eaten this a lot of times. How many times have you made it? This is the first?
This is the
my first time making it, yeah. I have a new respect for it.
Yes, that's right.
because that needs to be spread through on top of all the
Tasha,
pasta.
do you need a...
You guys got to see how much of a mess I'm
No,
making
they
in here.
can see. They can. So you.
They can see in here?
Oh yes, because
Oh,
there's
good.
a TV monitor
Oh,
Speech.
awesome.
Yes.
It's a
Yeah.
mess.
It's a.
You're doing pretty good.
It's not
Just-
your
you
finest
gotta get
moment.
some
I
of it over
grant you
here.
that.
Okay. Okay, I want to see you do it, like,
Yeah.
so I can see how this is supposed to look.
See, I usually do this with my fingers.
Okay.
So, so
Now-
it's easier to like mash it with your
Yeah.
fingers. All right, but we can make this work.
Yeah, of course we can.
Yeah, so just kind of scrape it.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Okay.
You're looking at this as though it's a newborn babe. A Speech, so you've never seen anything more wonderful, and yet, how many times have you eaten this?
A lot.
So there we go. That's
we
good,
have-
right?
Speech, turn around, see your van. This is not a comment on how long this is taking.
Okay.
Farita's had 3 birthdays in the time it's taken me to make this.
Okay, so we'll divide
All right.
the turkey mixture
Yes, the turkey.
into thirds,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and then put a third of that on that layer.
Okay. We've seen a whole new humility here. Speech. You know, it's a side we've not seen before.
Yeah, it's.
You know?
I've not seen it before.
You've
either.
not seen it, yeah.
You're doing great. You're
Yeah.
doing really,
Thank you.
really good.
Thank you. It's fun, actually. I like
It's fun. Do you like cooking?
it. I do like cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. It's fun.
Yeah? Yeah?
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, that's right. When you...
I cooked for my family for like maybe a week, 2 weeks.
A week. He said, you know what? You've been cooking all these years. I'm going to start.
Yeah.
Done. Forever. And it lasted like a week.
Yeah. But my kids loved it.
Did they? Yeah.
They loved the
did.
food. It was great.
We should go back to that.
Hey,
Let's do it. Okay,
maybe after this.
so spread the turkey evenly.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the time of domesticity when you were playing in the kitchen and having a garden and all of that?
Yes.
So you were clearly in between tours. You had nothing else to do.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just chilling.
Now, can you do that and talk? Oh, of course you can. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But you've done crazy things. You know, you've done crazy things like give away the profits from various concerts and gigs.
Yeah.
And
Especially
what about
to the homeless.
Yes.
Yeah.
And standing at the And that's a really important part of your artistic practice, isn't it?
It is.
Is
Yeah, I mean,
talk us through that.
we're always like about trying to change, be the change that we want to see. That's really what it boils down to. And we realize that money is always a part of that. It's not the whole thing. So, we give our time and stuff like that, doing shows for various things. But there's also a money aspect that we realize is very real, and there's needs there. And so, like for our single, Mr. Wendell in particular, which was about a homeless man that we met, we decided to give half the proceeds to the National Coalition for the Homeless, which is an organization in America that deals strictly with homeless people. And it was cool because during that whole time of promoting the single, we went to a lot of their different, like stations throughout the country and just did a lot of volunteer work and stuff like that. Really had a great relationship with a lot of the people. In fact, we brought some of the homeless to perform with us.
Oh, really?
For the Soul Train Awards. Anybody know about Soul Train here in Australia? We got a few people that know Don Cornelius and Soul Train. But we did Soul Train Awards, and we brought them on stage with us, and it was fun. We did some really cool things together.
And that would have been so empowering for them to be on stage with you, with
It was
all you
amazing.
guys.
I mean, it was amazing because first of all, they didn't look homeless at all. Like, they came dressed to the T.
They would
just looking incredible.
Yeah.
And we're meeting all the artists, and I got in an argument with Don Cornelius backstage because he didn't want those people to be backstage, and it was fun.
Yeah. And then
Good memories.
your album, Standing at the Crossroads, you did something really quite revolutionary with that.
We did. We released a free record. In fact, y'all can get it at arresteddevelopmentmusic.com. It's for free. And we used a laptop computer for, where were we at? I know we were in Australia because we did one of the songs in Coolangatta. And then I think we were doing like Malaysia and like Hard Rock Cafe and all of that. So Bali, yeah. And so during that time, we had my laptop, and we just basically started making music on that. And while we were on tour, and it was fun. It was the first record we did that wasn't in a proper studio. We decided to just give it away for free because I think, how many songs was it? 15? Yeah, about 15 tracks on there. It's a great record. We really like it. A lot of cool stuff. Very creative. Very creative. JJ Boogie produced tracks on there. Of course, everybody performed on it, and I produced a bunch of tracks on there, and everybody sang and rhymed and everything. This is great. Yeah, Standing at the Crossroads.
And I don't know many other groups have done that, given away an album.
It's not usual.
It's not usual.
Some have done it, but it's definitely not the usual thing.
It's not the usual thing, yeah.
We're planning on doing a lot more of that in the future.
And what's the motivation behind that?
Well, for us, we've had a blessed career. We've had, like you said, 22 years, which I didn't realize it was 22. I I'm still saying
I
20.
counted each one.
Yeah, thank you. And the fans have been really good to us.
Yeah.
We've had a really great run, and so we
Yeah.
just felt it was appropriate to give back music for free to the fans.
How's this lasagna for free? Is it happening?
It is happening.
It's happening. Okay,
Yes,
Yolanda,
it
let's
is.
come. Farita, come and supervise. Oh, yeah. All right. Don't
you,
bother with that
Farita.
one. He's not done anything.
Thank you, Farita.
Okay, so what have we done? We've created yet another layer.
We're starting another layer,
Yeah.
so that's the
You're doing great.
That's the second. So now our last layer.
last layer. Want to put this?
Yeah, I'll put
Want
that
to
in.
put
Yeah.
some more
Now,
turkey on top of
we
the
don't in
ricotta.
Australia. We don't eat as much turkey as you guys do in the
really?
States, do we? I mean, nowhere near.
No.
We have it maybe at Christmas time, but
Okay.
it's really quite a staple, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
It's a for us, you know, our kids they eat so much hamburger and beef, and so this is like a healthy version.
Yeah,
of
it's
it,
low
so-
fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's low fat.
fat. So it's just, it tastes.
I don't know.
better to
Lately
me.
in America, at least, there's been a big movement towards turkey. I'm not sure why, but I think it's for the health reasons. But I think it's been like a big movement towards turkey too,
Yeah.
like turkey bacon and stuff like that. you know.
Yeah.
All right, now.
Where are we?
Okay, well
Okay.
that's the last of the turkey. Now we've got some
Well,
more.
we got one more layer after this.
One more.
Yeah. I know.
No, oh, sure. Oh, no, I beg your pardon. I didn't see
Okay,
that there.
so-
So this is a monster
It is yeah.
lasagna. It's
Telling you, it feeds a lot of teenagers.
well, it's yes. Now tell me again how old your boys are. Are they both boys?
We have a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Our son is 19
Yeah.
and our daughter's 16.
And are they following in your footsteps? I mean, as chefs. They're going to be chefs.
Our son is a
Our
very
son,
good.
he
Oh.
cooks. He
Yeah,
loves
he's
to
like-
He
cook.
loves, yeah.
He's
well, that's
really
of
good.
Very
necessity.
Yeah.
Is that necessity because his dad's abandoned his
My
nutrition?
post, yeah. I left it.
Yeah, he was actually doing a lot of the dinners.
Yeah,
our son,
was he?
Yeah, he
our
cooked
family.
for us for probably 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so is he going to go into the music industry?
Yeah, actually, he spent some time here in Australia. He came here by himself
Yeah.
and spent, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months here.
Yeah.
And he wants to go to school for music, stuff
Yes,
like that.
yeah.
He loves
Are you happy for that to happen? Is this
totally,
a good?
yeah.
So this
if
is
that's
a
what
good,
he wants, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
sure.
And it is what he wants. He loves to make like films and stuff like that. It's
Yeah, yeah,
Very talented cat.
yeah. And your little girl?
Our girl is an actress.
She
wants to do movies and stuff like
Oh,
that. Yeah.
right.
She's been an actress since she was born.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
She came
Where does
out
she get that from?
full of drama. Full of drama.
Full of drama.
From her mom.
Yeah. Yeah. And so you're happy for your kids to go into the arts? I mean, it's a good life. It's been tough, I imagine, over
It
22
is tough,
years.
but you know, to us, everything is tough, you know.
Yeah.
But if you could try to live out your passions and stuff like that, then I think you have a better time with the tough, the tough
Yeah.
times.
Now, while we've got you all here, I've got to tell people when your next session is, your next gig is, wait for this, 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah.
Internove's center stage, so they'll all be there. These guys, you can count on them being there. And then Monday, Speech, you're over in Artists in Conversation, which is just over here. So call in and say hi. You're just over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just under one of those trees. I
Oh, okay.
don't know which one, but one of those at 7 p.m.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
that's when you're going to be talking about.
Yeah, I heard about
things.
that.
Yeah, you heard about that. Good. So I'm not telling you anything new. And so that will, no pressure, no cooking, just chat.
Yeah,
You'll be
I heard about that.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
But you won't be able to bring everybody.
I guess not on stage.
Yeah. But
They'll probably hang around and
Yeah, I hope so.
He can't do it
Now,
then. He
Huh?
can't do it then.
He can't. You got to go. You go with him. Yeah.
That's right.
So, do you guys all live close in the States? Are you all from the same town?
Yeah,
living?
we're from the same. We all live in Atlanta, basically.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own little spreads, but yeah, we all live in Atlanta. Yeah.
And always lived in Atlanta? No, where are you from? Tasha?
I am born and raised in Omaha, Nebraska.
Farida? I need to know.
Originally from LA,
Oh,
but I grew up literally both places.
Yeah.
Going back and forth between Atlanta and LA.
And have you always been a singer, a musician?
I've always been a performer in whatever form
you've
that came. And my mother can attest to that.
She's another one, another
Yes.
born actress.
Yes, absolutely.
And let's go round. So, yeah.
Hello. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan.
And have you also always been a musician, or you've done other things?
Yes, I've always been a musician. I mean, all I know is music. I've been playing drums like all my life. Never had a 9-to-5 job, like never.
No.
So,
Nothing to be said for them, let me tell you. Do you come from a musical background, and your folks, are they?
you know something? Honestly, no. Like, I think my uncles played the organ, but they didn't really do it like full time. I'm like the only one who did it full time.
Yeah.
And I have a son who's 13, and oh my God, like he's an awesome drummer. I never showed him nothing. And
it's in his blood. It must
it's
be.
in his blood.
It must be.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And what about you then?
I was born and raised in Arkansas. It's southern town in the States. I mean, southern state in the States. And I moved to LA when I was young. And so, but I've been in Atlanta now for like the last 13, 14 years. So.
Is that Atlanta's a really musical town, isn't it?
Atlanta's the new LA. It's like everybody that was doing something in LA as far as music,
Atlanta.
or they're all in Atlanta now.
Yeah. And how about you over there?
Hey, I'm JJ. Yeah, I'm the only one here that's born and raised in Atlanta.
Oh, whoa, a native boy.
Yep, I'm the native.
And always been in music?
Yeah. My father was a saxophone player in soul bands and jazz bands in the 50s and 60s. So I grew up with an amazing record collection. So I was
that would have been an amazing influence on your musicality.
Yeah, and it was great because like Speech mentioned earlier about Sly and the Family Stone and a lot of the same Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye. Anything with a funky horn section or so, it was playing in our house.
Tower of Power.
Yeah.
And I met Jason. When I met Jason, he was JJ. He was doing blues music, really good. Like
I was playing drums in a blues band.
Yeah, really good stuff. Wow.
And we've got one more. He's just hiding.
Oh. Are we good?
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
you got me.
Yeah, we got you. Well, tell us about you.
Well, I play bass. I'm from Philadelphia. Then I moved to New Jersey. Then moved to Atlanta, and I've been in Atlanta for about 22 years almost now.
And how did you all come together?
When I moved to Atlanta, a friend of mine was performing with Speech, and he was like, "Man, Speech would love you on bass." So I, came out for the audition, and so I went from wiring homes and managing bands to a full-scale Hootie and the Blowfish tour, where I had to learn to show on the bus. I believe I quit the band 3 times while we were on the road.
And they won't let you quit.
Oh, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't. I was like, man, I can't, man. I mean, when the crowd gets louder than thousands and thousands of watts, you're in the wrong business as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, he talked me into it, and so I've been enjoying many years with him, producing, co-producing, and doing all kind of whatever he did. We're like shadows, a lot of the time. So it's been great.
Is that true? I can't believe they're shadows of anyone.
I know, right? Yeah, exactly.
Is this done? Can we have a
done.
done?
It's
Hallelujah.
Oh, wow.
Come and have a look. Come and check.
Okay, One
come
Love's
and
going to
check.
taste it, and then
Hang on,
we'll go from there.
they've got to give their seal of approval here. Farita, Tasha, what do you think? Is it looking good?
I'm ready to eat it.
Oh, well, that's got
That'll be
another
about
3.5 hours. Okay. Well, can we have a celebratory end song? Because it's taken a while.
It has taken a minute,
yeah. Okay. We didn't want to interrupt the construction of this fantastic turkey lasagna. Now, I know you're a novice to this.
Yeah, I am.
But there's a phrase that all aspiring chefs want to say. Here's one I prepared earlier, and you're going to be able to say that because there's one in the oven. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Drum roll, please.
So you want me to say that? Okay.
I do, because wait. We've got to stage it.
Okay.
Not that we've practiced this. We haven't rehearsed this at all. But Yolanda will do the deed. You put it up here, and you'll say those magical words.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No.
Wow, looks great.
Now, be careful, Yolanda. Oh, be careful.
You want to get it out?
I don't know.
We'll never work in this town again if we burn him. Okay.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, here's one that I prepared earlier. Look at that.
How about that? Okay, now, your followers here, your legions of fans are going to eat that. And I think there's probably going to be enough for at least the first front row.
I definitely think so.
Because there are a couple of young boys here, and we know how much they eat.
Now, because this is hot, it's going to be really, really messy.
Well,
and it's not going to look pretty on the plate, but it's delicious. So
enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Because usually you let it cool down a little bit.
I usually let this cool. This usually has to cool about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, by the time you've done your bit, it might be cool enough.
Okay. Well, we need to clean up.
No, you do not need to clean up. Oh, what?
Here we go.
Stop,
No,
Yolanda.
Okay,
Will you
okay,
stop?
I'm
Yep.
done.
Okay.
I'm done.
Now, do you know what we've given them? We've given them these gorgeous aprons to remember us by. And
oh, nice.
No,
you
that's
get to keep this.
Yeah, of course you do. But I want you to perform with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
okay. All right.
Okay.
Lovely.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice. Y'all want to do? What do y'all want to do?
Well, one love's gonna taste it. Come on, that. Come on, the food.
No, music.
Oh.
That's Zay. That was Zay.
You can tell we hungry, right? We're hungry.
Let's do limited loss.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Y'all know another beat. It's on you, Smoke. This is a new song that we just wrote. I hope I remember the lyrics. We're gonna do it tonight anyway. And I wish we had more instrumentation, but we'll make it work. So it's on y'all.
You start.
I don't know what this.
Lately, I've been living on limited
It's on you.
laws. Yeah. Ooh, hey. Ooh, hey. Lately, I've been living on limited laws. Yeah. Ooh, hey. Ooh,
Airport.
hey.
Airport people, they know we rockin'. The clubs downtown, they know that we groovin'. It all feels right if
the people are moving.
Yo, living bilingual, conscious and job talk. Now who can stay as grounded? You're walking amongst the stars with grace, covering up my falls. Do it like no one else can. Brothers speech up in this joint, brothers speech up in this jam. The hope is about to slam like this poet's up in here and just cipher back and forth, celebrating the struggles of sport, celebrating the slaves that was not caught. It ran up to the north and started their whole life over. I'm a descendant of that thought. Like actors, we playing our part. We resisting the system with our art. Been doing it from the start because it's so much a part of our art. Been climbing up heat charts and yo-yoing up and down again. We gonna sound it off, make it loud, then ground it off and make it loud again. This is Arrested Development. We relevant, we the element. Y'all been missing, we missing you too. Find us on milk cartons, man. Setting our ways with this excellence. We coax and provoke us. You know that we believe that we are one of the best in this.
Lately, I've been living on limited laws. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Lately,
I've been living on limited loss. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey. Ooh.
Represent our hometown. Yeah.
Hey.
Atlanta. Atlanta. Come on.
Atlanta. Atlanta.
Come on. Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Come on.
Atlanta. Atlanta.
Airport people, they know that we rockin'.
The clubs downtown, they know that we grooving.
It all feels right
if the people are moving.
Yo, we driving inside of a Jeep, Wrangler, top down, 5 deep, downtown bound. Atlanta ain't got no beach. Now we out to get something to eat and drink to heat and drink some tea. Very likely you will see us chilling in Atlanta streets. We live with limited laws, worked hard, now we boss. Our group became a force to be reckoned with. But of course, we reckon it in every tour. Not decadent, not even at all. Yeah, the party is not a party till AD come through that door. Lately, I've been living on limited loss. Yeah. Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey.
Lately, I've been living on limited loss. Yeah. Oh.
Hey.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot, y'all.
Yes, thank you. Now, Yolanda's still working.
Okay.
We're going to borrow her to do some dishes out the back. So
okay,
can you
cool,
manage?
cool. Yeah.
Because there's a lot to do. Listen, Speech, Yolanda, all Arrested Development, you have made us so happy, so proud that you have, this is your first WOMAD.
First ever.
Not your last. Not your last.
No,
You'll be back in Adelaide soon.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. Yep. 10 o'clock, center stage. We'll see you all tonight.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent.
Oh, you were wonderful.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah.